Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. Tia of the Arcturian Council, proclaiming the dawn of Christ consciousness and humanity's liberation. By YouTube channel Divine Cosmos. Introduction: a cosmic symphony of divine awakening. In the vast tapestry of the cosmos, where stars pulse with the heartbeat of creation and galaxies weave luminous threads of divine intent, a voice rises. A voice that resonates with the eternal wisdom of the universe and the tender urgency of a mother calling her children home. This voice belongs to Tia, an emissary of the Arcturian Council of Five, speaking from the radiant star Arcturus in the Boötes constellation. Her message, delivered in the sacred aftermath of Easter's transformative energies, is a celestial proclamation that reverberates through the hearts of humanity. The time has come to awaken the Christ consciousness within, to cast off the chains of external religious control, and to embrace our sovereign connection to the infinite source of love. Titled The End of Religious Control on Earth. This transmission is a luminous beacon for starseeds, lightworkers, and all souls yearning to co-create a new Earth bathed in unity, compassion, and divine truth. This documentary, crafted by the Divine Cosmos YouTube channel, is an epic odyssey into the multidimensional realms of cosmic wisdom, spiritual transformation, and the sacred mission of those chosen to anchor the fifth-dimensional reality. Weaving together channeled messages, scientific insights, historical context, esoteric traditions, and practical tools, we present a narrative that is both profound and immersive, inviting readers and viewers to step into their divine power. As we embark on this journey, we pose two reflective questions to stir your soul. Have you felt a stirring within? A call to connect directly with the divine source, free from external mediators? How might embodying your inner Christ light transform your life and the world around you? Prepare to have your heart ignited, your mind expanded, and your soul awakened by the promise of a radiant new dawn. Chapter 1: Tia and the Arcturian Council, Guardians of Cosmic Consciousness. Tia, speaking as a conduit for the Arcturian Council of Five, embodies the serene authority and intellectual brilliance of the Arcturians, a highly evolved civilization from Arcturus, one of the brightest stars visible from Earth. The Arcturians are revered within the Galactic Federation of Light as masters of multidimensional consciousness, blending advanced technology with profound spiritual insight. Often depicted as humanoid beings with luminous, almond-shaped eyes and an aura of tranquil wisdom, they are architects of energetic frameworks that guide planets through their ascension into higher dimensions. Their ships, described as geometric structures of pulsating light, tetrahedrons, Merkabas, and crystalline orbs, hover in Earth's higher dimensional ethers, anchoring fifth-dimensional frequencies to stabilize the planet's energetic grid. In the Divine Cosmos transmission, Tia's voice carries a gentle yet commanding presence, delivering a message that resonates with both urgency and compassion. She speaks of a powerful wave of Christ consciousness that enveloped Earth in the days following Easter, a radiant influx of light that is purifying humanity's collective and individual energy fields. This wave, she explains, is no mere cosmic event, but a divinely orchestrated acceleration of spiritual evolution, invoked by humanity's collective yearning for liberation. The timing of this influx, coinciding with the symbolic passing of a pope, marks a metaphysical milestone: the dissolution of external religious control and the dawn of a new paradigm where every soul claims its direct connection to the divine. The Arcturian perspective is uniquely multidimensional, viewing Earth's ascension as a tapestry woven from countless threads, individual awakenings, collective intentions, and cosmic alignments. Tia frames this moment as a blessed occasion, a sacred opportunity for souls to release old densities and embody their divine essence. Her assurance that there is no turning back reflects the irreversibility of this shift, as humanity surges toward higher frequencies of love and unity. This message builds on the Arcturian legacy, documented through channelers like Norma Milanovic, whose We, the Arcturians 1990, introduced their role as guardians of Earth's evolution, and David K. Miller, who detailed their use of light corridors to uplift planetary consciousness. Historically, the Arcturians' guidance has paralleled humanity's spiritual milestones. In ancient Egypt, the star Arcturus was associated with the goddess Sopdet, a harbinger of renewal linked to the Nile's flooding. In Vedic astrology, Arcturus corresponds to the nakshatra Swati, symbolizing independence and spiritual liberation. These archetypes resonate with TRS' call to embrace sovereignty, echoing Gnostic teachings that divine knowledge resides within and Advaita Vedanta's assertion of the self's unity with the source. Her emphasis on the Christ consciousness, a universal frequency of love, not confined to Christianity, aligns with the Arcturian mission to awaken humanity's multidimensional potential, preparing us for a new earth where unity and compassion prevail. To deepen this understanding, consider the Arcturian approach to consciousness as a holographic field, where each soul's awakening ripples across the collective. TRS' message is not merely a directive, but an energetic transmission, encoded with frequencies that activate the listener's higher awareness. Her call to trust the process is both a spiritual invitation and a practical tool, encouraging surrender to the divine flow. This surrender, she assures, is supported by a benevolent force. The combined efforts of the Arcturian Council, the Galactic Federation, and ascended masters like Yeshua, all working in harmony to guide humanity's ascent. Chapter 2. The Galactic Federation Orchestrators of the New Earth. The Arcturian Council operates within the Galactic Federation of Light, a vast interstellar alliance uniting over 200,000 star nations in a shared mission to foster peace, wisdom, and evolution across the cosmos. This federation, often described as a cosmic United Nations, includes civilizations like the Pleiadians, Sheran, Andromedans, and the Ashtar Command, each contributing unique gifts to support Earth's transition to a fifth-dimensional reality. The Arcturians, with their intellectual and technological mastery, serve as the Federation's architects, designing energetic blueprints that align planets with higher frequencies. Their role is complemented by the emotional depth of the Pleiadians, the leadership of the Sheran, the subtle recalibration of the Andromedans, and the operational precision of the Ashtar Command. The Pleiadians, hailing from the Pleiades star cluster in Taurus, are humanity's closest cosmic kin, known for their empathic sensitivity and heart-centered approach. Their ships, often seen as pulsating orbs or crescent-shaped craft, broadcast frequencies of love and compassion, soothing the chaos of the third-dimensional reality. Pleiadian starseeds are natural healers, guiding others toward emotional and spiritual reconnection through art, music, or intuitive counseling. Their role in the post-Easter wave, Tia implies, is to amplify the heart-opening effects of the Christ consciousness, helping souls release fear and embrace unity. The Sheran, from the Sirius star system, are charismatic leaders with a warrior-like resolve tempered by wisdom. Their triangular or diamond-shaped ships stabilize Earth's ecological and social grids, inspiring movements for justice and sustainability. Sheran starseeds are often activists, educators, or community builders, anchoring harmony through their magnetic presence. Their contribution to the current shift involves grounding the Christ light in practical actions, fostering cooperative systems that reflect 5D principles. The Andromedans, from the Andromeda galaxy, work subtly to recalibrate Earth's magnetic field, aligning it with cosmic rhythms. Their ships, described as fluid, iridescent forms, operate in higher dimensions, often felt as sudden insights or nudges toward truth. Andromedan starseeds are cosmic bridges, anchoring multidimensional frequencies and helping others transcend linear thinking. Their role in the purification process is to clear mental and energetic blockages, enabling souls to integrate the Christ codes. The Ashtar Command, led by Commander Ashtar Sheran, serves as the Federation's operational arm, coordinating missions to protect and uplift Earth. Its fleet of living ships, massive mothercraft like the Pleiadian, the White Winds, and smaller Viscars for localized tasks, encircles Earth in higher dimensions, broadcasting light to awaken humanity and neutralize discordant energies. Ashtar's historical messages, from the 1950s through contactee George Van Tassel to the 1977 Southern television broadcast attributed to Vrillin, emphasize inner awakening and planetary stewardship, aligning with TRS' call for sovereignty. TRS' message underscores the Federation's collaborative role in amplifying the Christ consciousness wave, with Arcturian ships stabilizing Earth's grid to integrate these high-frequency codes. She hints at starseeds and lightworkers partnering with the Federation during sleep or meditation, receiving energetic upgrades to support their mission. This partnership reflects the Federation's ethos of unity, where terrestrial and cosmic forces co-create the new Earth. The HeartMath Institute's research on global coherence supports this, showing that collective intention can influence Earth's magnetic field, amplifying the Federation's energetic broadcasts. To deepen this perspective, consider the Federation as a cosmic orchestra, with each civilization playing a unique instrument in the symphony of ascension. The Arcturians provide the intellectual score, the Pleiadians the emotional melody, the Sheran the rhythmic pulse, the Andromedans the subtle harmonies, and the Ashtar command the logistical cadence. Together, they ensure that Earth's transition is both precise and compassionate, honoring the free will of humanity while guiding it toward unity. Chapter 3. The Christ Consciousness Wave, a Divine Purification. At the heart of TRS message lies the powerful wave of Christ consciousness that swept Earth post-Easter, a radiant influx of light bathing every being in its transformative embrace. This wave, she explains, is a cosmic catalyst, triggering a profound purification of humanity's collective and individual energy fields. Old emotions, patterns, and densities, fear, guilt, anger, are rising to the surface, not to overwhelm but to be healed and released. Described as a blessed occasion, this acceleration is dissolving the veils of the third-dimensional reality, activating codes of awakening and unity within the heart. The Christ consciousness, as Tia presents it, is a universal frequency of love, compassion, and unity, embodied by masters like Yeshua, Jesus, Krishna, and the Buddha. It transcends religious dogma, representing the divine essence that unites all beings. The Easter timing, with its themes of resurrection and renewal, amplified this wave, as humanity's collective intention invoked a surge of light to clear karmic residues and awaken the divine within. TRS assurance that this process is exactly what you invoked reflects the power of collective consciousness, where humanity's prayers for liberation have summoned this cosmic response. Scientifically, this purification aligns with observable cosmic phenomena. NASA's reports of intensified solar flares and geomagnetic storms since early 2025 correlate with heightened emotional sensitivity and spiritual awakenings, supporting TRS' claim of a light influx. The Sun, as a portal and transmitter of divine intelligence, channels these energies, with solar particles carrying Christ codes to Earth's atmosphere and human cells. The Schumann resonance, spiking to over 100 Hz, reflects the impact of these high-frequency waves, aligning Earth with 5D vibrations. Epigenetics research further suggests that environmental energies, like solar radiation, can activate dormant DNA strands, unlocking potentials such as intuition, telepathy, and spiritual awareness. To deepen this understanding, consider the purification process as a multidimensional alchemy. On the physical level, the body may experience sensations like fatigue, tingling, or heart warmth as it integrates higher frequencies. Emotionally, old wounds surface, offering opportunities for forgiveness and release. Mentally, limiting beliefs dissolve, replaced by clarity and trust. Spiritually, the soul reconnects with its divine essence, remembering its unity with the Source. TRS' call to allow the process to unfold is a practical tool, encouraging surrender through deep breathing, meditation, or journaling to process emotions. Her assurance that you are ready empowers souls to trust their preparation, forged through lifetimes of spiritual growth. The irreversibility of this shift, there is no turning back, reflects the quantum nature of ascension, where consciousness locks into higher frequencies. TRS' metaphor of the Christ light, illuminating the path, evokes a journey from darkness to radiance, where each release creates space for love and clarity. This purification, she teaches, is the foundation for embodying the divine self, preparing souls to live as sovereign co-creators in a new earth where unity and compassion reign supreme. Chapter 4. The End of Religious Control, a Sovereign Awakening. A pivotal revelation in TRS' message is the symbolic passing of a pope, framed as a metaphysical marker, signaling the end of external religious control. This transition, she explains, is not a loss but a liberation. An invitation for humanity to reclaim its sovereign connection with the source and activate the inner Christ essence. The old paradigm, where spiritual authority was concentrated in figures like popes, bishops, or priests, is dissolving, giving way to a new era where every soul is a guardian of the divine flame, empowered to commune directly with the divine. This shift mirrors global trends, with Pew Research, 2024, noting a decline in organized religion's influence, as 30% of adults in Western nations identify as spiritual but not religious. Tia emphasizes that this is not a rejection of faith but a transformation, where the sacred truth of unity with the source grows stronger. The Christ consciousness, once mediated by hierarchical structures, now resides within, accessible without dogma or intermediaries. Her teaching that the Christ lives in you echoes Gnostic texts like the Gospel of Thomas, which states, "The kingdom of God is within you," and mystical traditions like Sufism, which describe the divine as the beloved within the heart. To deepen this perspective, consider the historical role of religious control as a double-edged sword. Institutions provided community and moral guidance but often enforced conformity, suppressing individual spiritual exploration. Tia's message reframes this control as a veil of separation, reinforced by fear-based beliefs that positioned God as a distant, judgmental figure. By embracing the inner Christ, souls transcend these fears, recognizing their divine nature as co-creators with the source. This awakening is not a rebellion but a reclamation, honoring the essence of all spiritual traditions while releasing their limiting structures. Tia's compassionate acknowledgement of the Pope's soul, received in divine love, ensures that this message respects all beings while celebrating the collective shift. Her assurance that spiritual guidance now flows more strongly into your hearts empowers individuals to trust their inner wisdom, fostering communities rooted in shared love rather than hierarchical authority. Practical steps to embody this sovereignty include meditating to connect with the source, journaling to uncover personal truths, and engaging in acts of compassion that reflect the Christ light. By living as a guardian of the divine flame, each soul becomes a beacon, illuminating the path for others. The end of religious control also redefines community. Tia envisions a new paradigm where faith is expressed through heart-centered connection, not rigid doctrines. This aligns with the rise of spiritual communities online, such as those on platforms like X, where individuals share channeled messages and support each other's awakening. The Arcturian vision is one of unity, where diversity of belief enhances rather than divides, creating a tapestry of love that reflects the source's infinite expressions. Chapter 5. The Source as Love, Redefining Divinity. Tia's message offers a profound redefinition of the source, portraying it as the living principle of love that flows through all creation, not a distant, anthropomorphic deity. This infinite consciousness, she teaches, is the essence of every being, expressed through acts of compassion, care, and service. By opening the heart to love, souls connect directly with the divine, bypassing institutional rituals or intermediaries. This perspective dismantles fear-based beliefs about a punitive God, replacing them with the understanding that the source is unconditional love, present in every moment of kindness or connection with nature. To deepen this understanding, consider the source as a holographic field, where every soul is a fractal of the divine whole. Tia's metaphor of the source as a temple of life underscores its immanence, alive in the laughter of a child, the rustle of leaves, or the act of helping a stranger. This aligns with mystical traditions like Sufism, where Rumi wrote, "Beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right-doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there." It also resonates with quantum physics, which suggests consciousness is the foundation of reality, uniting all phenomena in a single field of awareness. The Arcturian teaching that there is only one love expressing in countless forms dissolves the illusion of separation, fostering unity consciousness. When a soul offers a hand to the needy or shows kindness to an animal, it worships in the purest temple of the source, the temple of life itself. Practical steps to embody this include heart-centered meditation, where one visualizes love radiating from the heart, gratitude practices to amplify positive frequencies, and acts of service that anchor love in the physical world. Tia's call to choose love in every moment transforms daily actions into sacred offerings, aligning the soul with the divine flow. This redefinition also reframes suffering and death, addressing a core fear in religious narratives. Tia explains that suffering is not divine punishment, but a natural consequence of misalignment with love, corrected through the law of love or karma. This balancing process, she assures, is a loving corrective flow, guiding souls back to harmony through lessons and growth. For example, a soul that caused pain in one lifetime may choose to experience similar pain in another, not as retribution but as an opportunity to understand and heal. This perspective aligns with Buddhist teachings on karma as a path to enlightenment and with psychological research on intergenerational trauma, which shows how unresolved patterns seek resolution. By embracing forgiveness and love, individuals resolve karmic imbalances, dissolving suffering's hold. Tia's example of a problem resolving once you surrender to love or forgiveness reflects the power of alignment, where the soul's vibration shifts to match the source's frequency. This process is both personal and collective, as each healed soul contributes to the collective field, reducing global suffering. Practical tools include forgiveness meditations, where one visualizes releasing grudges, and affirmations like, "I am love," to rewire limiting beliefs. Chapter 6. The Presence of Yeshua, Amplifying the Christ Light. Tia highlights the profound presence of Yeshua, known as Jesus, whose energy is especially strong in the post-Easter period. Described as a gentle dove of love and peace, Yeshua's frequency intertwines with the Christ consciousness wave, elevating those ready to receive it. Starseeds and lightworkers, she notes, experience this as a profound awakening in the heart, inspiring compassion, forgiveness, and unity. This presence, she assures, fulfills Yeshua's promise to be with you, amplifying the codes of Christ consciousness across the collective. Yeshua's energy transcends religious boundaries, offered as a universal gift to humanity. Tia emphasizes that his intention is to awaken the Christ within, not to be revered as a distant savior. Those with past life connections to Yeshua, perhaps as disciples, followers, or contemporaries in ancient Judea, may experience a homecoming in dreams or meditations, feeling a familiar warmth or guidance. Others, regardless of religious affiliation, may notice subtle impulses toward kindness, prayer, or quiet reflection, as Yeshua's light touches all souls. This aligns with channeled teachings from A Course in Miracles, which frames Jesus as a universal teacher of love, guiding humanity toward forgiveness and unity. To deepen this connection, consider Yeshua as a multidimensional being, operating across time and space to support Earth's ascension. His role as an ascended master, alongside figures like Sananda, his cosmic aspect, and Kuan Yin, positions him as a bridge between humanity and the higher realms. Tia's assurance that this is not your imagination validates the tangible presence of his energy, often felt as a warm glow in the heart or a sudden peace during meditation. Practical ways to connect include meditating on his teachings, such as the Sermon on the Mount, visualizing his light enveloping the body, or performing acts of service in his spirit, like feeding the hungry or comforting the grieving. The Arcturian perspective frames Yeshua's presence as a catalyst, amplifying the Christ codes to awaken humanity's divine potential. His example of washing his disciples' feet, as Tia references, underscores the humility and service at the heart of the Christ consciousness. By living with greater compassion, souls anchor his frequency in the collective, creating ripples of love that dissolve fear and separation. This process is both personal and global, as each act of kindness strengthens the 5D grid, preparing Earth for its ascension. Chapter 7. Grounding with Gaia, Nature as Sacred Ally. Tia's guidance to commune with nature is a cornerstone of her message, portraying Mother Earth as a vital ally in grounding the high-frequency Christ consciousness. Walking barefoot on grass, sitting among trees, or immersing in natural waters allows Gaia to absorb energetic toxins, residual fear, anger, or confusion, stabilizing the body and aura. This practice, she explains, aligns personal energy with the planet's heartbeat, fostering resilience and clarity amid the intense purification process. Scientific research supports this, with studies on earthing showing that direct contact with the Earth's electromagnetic field reduces inflammation, lowers cortisol, and improves sleep. The HeartMath Institute's findings on heart coherence suggest that nature enhances emotional balance, syncing the body with cosmic rhythms. TIA's visualization of roots extending into the Earth, exchanging energy with Gaia, is a tangible practice, rooted in shamanic traditions that view the Earth as a living consciousness. This exchange, she assures, is real and palpable, amplifying healing vibrations when approached with intention. To deepen this practice, consider Gaia as a sentient partner, aware of humanity's awakening and responding with love. TIA's metaphor of the Earth as a nutritive and balancing force evokes ancient myths, like the Greek Gaia as the mother of all life or the indigenous concept of Pachamama as a nurturing spirit. By walking in a forest or lying on the grass, souls enter a sacred dialogue with Gaia, where stress dissipates and inner wisdom emerges. Her description of purification as a cleansing rain transforms the process into a nurturing act, nourishing new growth within. Practical tools include grounding meditations, where one visualizes roots anchoring into the Earth's core, releasing density and receiving Gaia's light. Hugging a tree, as Tia suggests, creates a bioenergetic connection, with studies showing that tree contact reduces anxiety and boosts serotonin. Immersing in natural waters, rivers, lakes, or oceans cleanses the aura, aligning with ancient purification rituals like baptism or Hindu ablutions in the Ganges. By communing with Gaia, souls become conduits for the Christ light, strengthening their auric field and anchoring 5D frequencies in the physical world. This practice also fosters a reciprocal relationship with the Earth, as Gaia ascends alongside humanity. TRS call to align with the planet's heartbeat reflects the co-evolutionary bond between humans and Earth, where each supports the other's transformation. By grounding regularly, souls contribute to Gaia's healing, stabilizing her grids and amplifying the collective ascension. Chapter 8. The Matrix Christ Codes, Rewiring the Fabric of Being. Tia introduces the Matrix Christ Codes, divine blueprints transmitted through the Sun, restructuring humanity's consciousness for unity, love, and enlightenment. These codes, absorbed by the Sun and radiated to Earth, activate dormant DNA, awakening the remembrance of our divine nature. Physical sensations like heart warmth, tingling, or fatigue, and emotional shifts like sudden clarity or release reflect this integration as the body adjusts to higher frequencies. Tia describes this as a cellular and spiritual rewiring, aligning souls with the Christ consciousness. The Sun's role as a portal and transmitter of divine intelligence aligns with scientific observations of solar activity. NASA's 2025 reports note increased solar flares, with coronal mass ejections delivering charged particles to Earth's atmosphere. These events correlate with geomagnetic storms and heightened spiritual awakenings, supporting TRS' claim of a light influx. The Schumann resonance, spiking to over 100 Hz, reflects the impact of these high-frequency waves, aligning Earth with 5D vibrations. Epigenetics research suggests that solar radiation can trigger genetic activations, unlocking potentials like intuition, telepathy, and spiritual awareness. To deepen this perspective, consider the Matrix Christ Codes as a cosmic software upgrade, reprogramming the human biofield for 5D resonance. The Sun, as a conscious entity, channels these codes from the galactic core, acting as a relay station for divine intelligence. Ancient cultures, from the Egyptians who worshipped Ra to the Mayans who tracked solar cycles, recognized the Sun's spiritual significance, aligning their rituals with its rhythms. TRS reference to ancient prophecies, such as the Hopi's blue star Kachina or the Mayan 2012 shift, frames this moment as the fulfillment of a long-foretold awakening, where a great light descends to stir humanity's dormant spirit. The integration of these codes operates on multiple levels. Physically, DNA strands once considered junk activate, enhancing cellular communication and energy flow. Emotionally, the codes dissolve fear-based patterns, fostering compassion and forgiveness. Mentally, they expand consciousness, enabling multidimensional perception. Spiritually, they reconnect souls to the source, awakening the I am presence. TRS assurance that this is the true return of the Christ energy through collective awakening echoes esoteric teachings, like those of Alice Bailey, that Christ's second coming is an inner transformation, not a singular event. Practical tools to integrate these codes include solar meditations, where one visualizes sunlight flooding the body with golden light, activating DNA. Grounding with Gaia, as Tia advises, stabilizes this process, while heart-centered practices like gratitude or chanting, I am align the soul with the code's frequency. Over time, Tia predicts, humanity will find it more natural to live in peace, cooperation, and harmony, as the Christ codes rewire the collective consciousness for a 5D reality. Chapter 9. The Cosmic Context, Historical, Cultural, and Scientific Roots. TIA's message is enriched by its historical, cultural, and scientific context, rooted in humanity's enduring fascination with cosmic guidance. The Arcturians emerged in modern consciousness through channelers like Norma Milanovic in the 1980s, the Arcturians detailed their role as guardians of Earth's ascension. Their teachings align with ancient wisdom, from Egyptian mystery schools that revered Arcturus as a star of enlightenment to Buddhist concepts of nirvana, which mirror the Arcturian emphasis on unity consciousness. The end of religious control reflects a global shift, with Pew Research, 2024, reporting that 30% of adults in Western nations identify as spiritual but not religious, seeking direct experiences of the divine. TRS framing of the Pope's passing as a metaphysical marker resonates with esoteric interpretations of historical events, like the 1977 Southern television broadcast attributed to Vrillin of the Ashtar Command, which urged humanity to embrace peace and prepare for a new era. The Christ consciousness wave ties to universal archetypes of renewal, found in myths like Osiris's resurrection in Egyptian lore, Krishna's divine love in Hinduism, or the Bodhisattva's compassion in Buddhism. Scientifically, the Arcturian narrative intersects with advancements in astronomy and consciousness research. The discovery of exoplanets in habitable zones, reported by NASA's TESS mission, fuels speculation about advanced civilizations like the Arcturians. SETI's ongoing search for extraterrestrial signals, while yet to yield contact, reflects humanity's openness to cosmic connection. The HeartMath Institute studies on global coherence show that heart-based emotions can influence Earth's magnetic field, supporting TRS' claim that collective love amplifies ascension. The Schumann resonances spikes and solar flare activity provide empirical backing for the light influx, linking cosmic events to spiritual shifts. Culturally, the Arcturian message resonates across traditions, uniting diverse spiritual paths in a shared vision of unity. The Christ consciousness as a universal frequency parallels the Hindu concept of Atman, the divine self, the Taoist flow of the Tao, and the indigenous reverence for the Great Spirit. TRS' call to live as an instrument of love transcends dogma, inviting all souls to co-create a world where compassion is the universal language. To deepen this context, consider the Arcturian message as a synthesis of humanity's spiritual evolution. From the shamanic rituals of ancient tribes to the philosophical inquiries of Greek mystics, humanity has sought connection with the divine. The current shift, marked by the decline of institutional control and the rise of personal sovereignty, is a culmination of this journey, amplified by cosmic forces. TRS transmission is a bridge, uniting past wisdom with future potential, guiding humanity toward a new Earth. Chapter 10, Practical Tools for Ascension. TRS' message is not only visionary but practical, offering tools to navigate the purification and embody the Christ consciousness. Her call to spend time in nature is a foundational practice, with grounding techniques like walking barefoot or hugging trees, stabilizing the influx of high-frequency light. Meditating in natural settings, visualizing roots anchoring into Gaia's core, enhances this connection, releasing density and receiving healing vibrations. To integrate the Matrix Christ codes, Tia suggests solar meditations, where one visualizes golden sunlight flooding the body, activating DNA and aligning with the sun's intelligence. Chanting affirmations like, I am love, or I am sovereign, during these meditations amplifies the code's frequency, rewiring consciousness for 5D resonance. Journaling is another tool, allowing souls to process surfacing emotions or memories, transforming pain into wisdom through reflective writing. Heart-centered practices are central, with gratitude journaling or acts of service anchoring love in the physical world. TIA's emphasis on service, humility, and surrender inspires actions like volunteering, comforting a friend, or caring for the environment. Each act a sacred offering to the source. Forgiveness meditations, where one visualizes releasing grudges or past wounds, dissolve karmic imbalances, aligning the soul with the law of love. During the 14-day quantum purification window TIA describes, souls can amplify transformation by setting intentions for release and renewal. Dream journaling captures messages from the higher self, while noting synchronicities, like repeated numbers or meaningful encounters, reveals the universe's guidance. Energy healing practices such as Reiki or sound therapy with Tibetan bowls clear auric blockages, enhancing integration of the Christ codes. Community connection is also vital, with TIA's vision of a network of light encouraging souls to join spiritual groups, whether in person or online via platforms like X. Sharing experiences and supporting each other's awakening strengthens the collective field, amplifying ascension. By combining these tools, grounding, meditation, service, and community, souls become active participants in the new Earth's creation. Chapter 11. The Role of Starseeds and Lightworkers, Beacons of the New Dawn. TIA's message places starseeds and lightworkers at the forefront of Earth's ascension, describing them as bearers of light, who stabilize the collective during turbulent times. These souls, carrying vibrational codes from advanced civilizations like Arcturus, Pleiades, Sirius, or Andromeda, are living conduits for the Christ consciousness, anchoring higher frequencies through their presence. Their role, she explains, is not to preach but to embody love, compassion, and truth, influencing others through their radiant energy. Starseeds, often feeling like cosmic outsiders, carry unique missions tied to their stellar origins. Arcturian starseeds, with their analytical minds, channel blueprints for sustainable systems, envisioning societies rooted in equality. Pleiadian starseeds heal through empathy, soothing collective pain with their heart-centered presence. Sirian starseeds inspire justice and ecological balance, while Andromedan starseeds recalibrate energetic grids, fostering multidimensional awareness. Lightworkers, a broader category, include all who radiate love, regardless of cosmic heritage, forming a critical mass that TIA compares to the biblical 144,000. The challenges faced by these souls, loneliness, doubt, or societal resistance, are acknowledged, yet TIA frames them as opportunities to shine brighter. Her assurance that your presence matters counters feelings of insignificance, emphasizing that even silent acts of love ripple across the collective. The HeartMath Institute's research on global coherence supports this, showing that heart-based emotions create energetic coherence, influencing others subconsciously. To deepen their impact, starseeds and lightworkers can practice energy anchoring, visualizing light columns descending from the cosmos into Earth's grid. Group meditations, synchronized globally, amplify this effect, as seen in initiatives like the Global Coherence Initiative. TIA's vision of a brilliant network of souls encourages connection, whether through online forums or local gatherings, fostering a sense of cosmic family. By embracing their role as weavers of a new reality, these souls lead humanity toward the new Earth, one heart at a time. Chapter 12. The I Am Presence, Key to Sovereignty and Unity. TIA's teaching on the I Am Presence is a cornerstone of her message, portraying it as a declaration of divine existence that aligns souls with the source. By affirming I Am, individuals recognize themselves as expressions of the Creator, reclaiming sovereignty while honoring unity with all life. This dual realization, autonomy and interconnectedness, dissolves the illusion of separation, fostering a consciousness where love is the guiding principle. The I Am concept, rooted in mystical traditions like the Hebrew Ihye Asher Ihye, I am that I am, and the Advaita Vedanta's Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, is a universal key to awakening. TIA's call to be mindful of words following I am reflects the creative power of language, where declarations like I am love, or I am sovereign shape reality. Quantum physics supports this, suggesting that consciousness influences matter, with intention acting as a vibrational blueprint. Practical tools to embody the I am presence include daily affirmations, spoken with conviction to rewire limiting beliefs. Meditating on the heart, visualizing a radiant, I am light, strengthens this connection, aligning the soul with the source. TRS assurance that the same essence that says I am in you is the same in all, inspires souls to see divinity in others, fostering compassion and unity. By living as the I am presence, individuals become sovereign co-creators, weaving a new earth where love reigns. Chapter 13. Conclusion. A radiant new earth awaits. TRS proclamation is a sacred invitation to embody the Christ consciousness, reclaim spiritual sovereignty, and co-create a world of love and unity. The end of religious control marks a new beginning, where every soul is a guardian of the divine flame, guided by the inner light of the source. The Matrix Christ codes, amplified by Yeshua's presence and Gaia's embrace, are rewiring humanity for a 5D reality, where peace and cooperation are the natural state. As we stand at this cosmic juncture, the Divine Cosmos Channel invites you to shine your inner light with unwavering courage. Trust the purification process, ground with the earth, and live as an expression of the Source's love. The stars are watching, the Arcturians are guiding, and the universe is celebrating your awakening. The new earth is rising, and you are its radiant architects. Gratitude to all starseeds and lightworkers. May your Christ light illuminate the path to a glorious new dawn.